Well, I'm not completely sure I'd have a writing career if it weren't for the Leche League. I started out joining in, Ty was born in 73. So it would have been around 1973. And I don't know if you remember Judy Good.
Yeah.
Judy was one of the really influential Leche League board members. And this was when we were living in Columbus, Ohio, and Judy lived in Columbus. So I got to know her. And I just loved her when I met her. And she wasn't the group leader, but she was one level above the leader. I can't remember what they called that. Anyway, she asked me if I would help out as her unpaid admin and go through her files and help her answer things and get organized. And I like that. I like organizing things and finding systems. And I did that. And then we started having these conferences in Ohio. And at that point, they were pretty big. You could have lots of mothers and babies there, but it was sort of a free for all. Every group that was trying to organize these conferences was doing it without a lot of help or a handbook or anything like that. So Judy turned that over to me and had me become the conference chair for the state of Ohio. And I immediately wrote, I like systems and all that, so I immediately wrote a manual. And by the way, handling this is all pre-computer. So handling all of Judy's correspondence, I was on a typewriter all the time.
All
I had babies then, or I had our oldest had been born then. And so a lot of times I'd be typing one-handed and breastfeeding while I was doing it. But I needed that kind of, I'm sort of a restless person. I needed that kind of stimulation, doing something other than just being home. And I was committed to being home. So I set up a manual for the state of Ohio, and other states started adopting it. And by the time I left the Leche League, I was the conference director for the Eastern United States. I was the first one because this was
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And all of that correspondence, every conference, we didn't have any budget for phone calls. Every bit of that was done by mail. And then I started doing a newsletter for all of the conference chairs in the various Eastern United States. So I got in the habit of writing every day. And I think that was huge, so that when I made my progression into starting to write fiction, it felt normal to me to be in front of a typewriter keyboard.